Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, doctor. This is our Group 11 presentation. Today, our group presentation is the organizational is UPM Putra Malaysia. Our information system is SMP. This is our Group 11. My name is Martin and my lecture number is 199548. Firstly, I want to present part is for the introduce for our organization. For our organization, the organization is the UPM Putra Malaysia. University Putra Malaysia. The established time is in the 1931, and our location is the main campus is in Kuala Lumpur Serdang University, Malaysia, and campus is located in Sarawak, Bintulu, and the owner is our Dr. Aning. For the number of employees is around 30,000 staff and students in the UPM, and the types of the service products exemplate and long-standing reputation in the field of the education and the research. We also have the ICT service. Next will be the vision and mission, the result of its and the organizational structure. The vision of the UPM is to become a university of international report. The mission of UPM is to make the meaningful contribution towards the wealth, the central natural building, and university human advancement through the inspiration and the dissemination of the knowledge. The reason of the instance is since our university, the ground are enhanced in the quality and the continuousness of the graduates, creative views through a stronger and starting RDCs, will boosting industry and the community NICU service strengthens University Putra Malaysia as a center of destination in agriculture and enhance the quality of the governments. Lastly is the organizational structure. The organizational structure is defined as a system that used to be defined a hierarchy within an organization. Of the organizational structure chosen by University of Malaysia is function structure. The function structure is an organization being divided up into small groups with special rules or tests. For example, there are human resource department, financial department, and ICT department in their organization. That's all from me, and I will pass to my friend.
Now I will explain about SMP. So what is the SMP? Or usually we call system maklumat pelajar. SMP is a major university system with all stores information related to UPM student for enrollment to graduation. So all of the information of university and students is in their SMP. For the function of SMP, I provide 6 functions about SMP, which are first is provide basic detail of the student. So our personal detail in the SMP is provided, and second is to register for course, and third processing of student grades, student attendance, and other required data for a progress report. And the fourth is show timetable and building student schedule. So SMP is also provide our schedule semester, and the second last is manage student fee payment, and the last is UPM can send important notice and announcement. So if UPM have any information to tell us, they directly send through SMP to inform us. The type of SMP. SMP is a transaction processing system that can support the operational level. SMP provides student and lecturer with the necessary information and service to support day-to-day academic activities. It also improves the effectiveness of information exchange between student, lecturers, and university. It consists of 3 stages, including input, process, and output. And I will explain a little bit about 3 stages. First one is input. Input requires the use of source document. So SMP need to initiate by students or lecturers. Usually the input of SMP is done manually. For example, the lecturer needs to key in the student's grade manually. And the second is process stage. Process, it's gate processing. So when the lecturer key in the grade for all students, then the processing is done updating. It summarizes and updating student information. The last is output, which output is can be count and inform student and lecturers. SMP is a stable and reliable system and easy to use to encourage, use, and reduce errors when entering data. For the next is the owner and technical support. For the owner and technical support is under UPM. So who provide the information and the technical support is for UPM. The main and technical support system of the system is the Information and Communication Development Center, or usually called IDEC. IDEC is responsible for planning, developing, and implementing ICT activities and projects in line with its mission of developing and strengthening the teaching, research, and administration system through the provision of comprehensive information and technology system. For the next slide, I will pass to my friend.
Assalamualaikum everyone. I will continue this presentation. For my part is IT components of the SMP UPM. What is SMP UPM? SMP UPM is a combination of hardware, software, database, and telecommunication network that UPM built to collect, create, and distribute useful data. And these components work together to provide value to UPM. Yeah. The next slide is the first one is hardware. SMP hardware is the part of an information system. You can touch. There are 4 components of hardware, including input, output, storage, and processing. For the input, for the PC is keyboard, mouse, and for the server is keyboard and mouse too. And for the output is monitor, printer, same as with the server. For the third one is storage. Storage have hard disk, CD drive, and USB, same as server also. For the last one is processing, for example, like RAM, ROM, and processor. Next, software. Software is a type of computer program designed to run a computer's hardware and applications programs. The operating system is software that controls all resources of the computer system. Operating systems such as Windows, Mac OS, and Linux come with their own set of utility programs to maintain and execute different utility functions. For PC, example, it usually uses Windows 7, right, which is an advanced operating system. And for server, it uses Windows NT, which can be connected to clients without restriction to complete heavy network tasks. An utility program is a program that helps to perform maintenance or correct problems with a system. It provides a degree of hardware in independence. Operating system control on the major operating of computer, but utility program is handle secondary function. The second is application software is a program that helps users of particular computing problems. For a PC, for instance, it includes browser and WOS. And SMP program is application software for the server. The next part is for database. Database or DBMS is the software that interacts with end users, application, and the database itself to capture and analyze the data. SMP use computerized database and use software to manage data. Both PCs and server use MCXS for the efficient relational database. Each UPM student has a unique metric number that lets them log into SMP. And the last part of the IT components is telecommunication network. Telecommunication network is a group of nodes interconnected by links that are used to exchange message between the nodes to be sent or received between 2 or more computers. Communication software is an application or program designed to pass information from one system to another. SMP website uses the Windows NT for the software. Communication device is any type of hardware capable of transmitting data, instruction, and information between computers to other computers. To access the SMP website, students must have at least a modem to get internet access. Also, SMP website of University Putra Malaysia use a local host of the local area network system in its operation. Communication media is the communication outlets or tools used to store and deliver information or data. Thank you. That's all for me. I will pass to my friend.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Amiro. My metric number is 195453. Okay, I will continue for the presentation, the business process of the SMP UPM. To understand the nature in which system Maklumat Pelajar UPM supports University Putra Malaysia business process, for example, the process in which inputs are being converted into output, we will need to examine the value chain of UPM. UPM can be classified as doing business in the higher education sector. What such value chain is useful in this understanding? In understanding this business process, the chain consists of 5 primary activities: inbound logistic, operation, outbound logistic, marketing, and sales and service. The support activities, on the other hand, are divided into procurement, academic administration, teaching and learning, research, training and development, and technology, which fall under primary support service. Furthermore, film infrastructure and human resource fall under the secondary support service. Next, Figure 1. Figure 1 show configure higher education value chain. This is the value chain for the University Putra Malaysia. UPM as primary support service. UPM can be categorized as technology under the primary support service. SMP support the value chain by ensuring fast, reliable, accurate information center. It can also be categorized under research, training and development, and training and learning, as the platform support both activities as well. SMP UPM significant to the service activities. SMP UPM is crucial to the end part of the value chain, which deliver to output to the end to the end user. Referring to Figure 1 that saw before, SMP UPM plays a role in how the organization UPM connects with their client. SMP UPM in this context act as a bridge between the organization, lecturer, admin, dean, etc., with their client, which is student. SMP UPM significance to the operation activities. The introduction of SMP UPM made hard change improvement to the business process of UPM. It can also be said that SMP UPM is a core part in student learning experience. It serves as information center, data collection platform, teaching platform, and etc. SMP UPM support lecturers by creating a fast and reliable information channel where lecture material, quizzes, tests, and so on can be delivered to the student easily and reliably. Processing time of the trivial steps can be cut since all processes are done automatically at the computer speed, such as ensuring if the student has registered or paid their fund. SMP UPM's significance to the operation activities, same like the other slide, like the other slide. Features such as forum facilities students to lecture, and lecture to student communication. This platform make the student easy to communicate each other, student to lecture and lecture to lecture. In extraordinary times like COVID-19 pandemic, SMP UPM help the university to continue the teaching learning process, reducing the impact to the student where they cannot study physically, afraid of the university becoming a hotspot for the outbreak. Next, SMP UPM significance to the outbound logistic activity. By improving the environment in which students learn and lecture teach, the university can create a high quality outbound logistic, high quality researchers, high quality industry professional, high quality teachers, and etc. By improving applying SMP UPM, the university is expected to produce high quality graduates that are able to compete in the industry and also high skill in the research and development. That's all for me. I will pass to my friend. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Gao Xiuhui. My entry number is 195704. So nowadays, with the use of computer increase, the number of cybercrime also increased. So SMP maybe face some security threats. First is ransomware is attractor might target SMP because they tend to have smaller security teams and discrete user base that does lots of file sharing, make it easier to penetrate their defense. And next one here is computer virus, worms, Trojan horse, distribute denial of service attract, is that all this can cause damage, distribute steal on user's data or network. Next one is phishing, is that maybe designed to look at came from high-level executive within the UPM that obtain internal secret information. Then safety is includes physical data and identity safe. Next one is authority access, like hacker and tracker. Some knowledgeable students may try to hack in SMP, modify their grades. And unintentional sabotage is like employee may enter data incorrectly in attempt to discredit the new system. And the last one is accident, lacking accurate data entry. So how UPM can address this problem? First one is Malaysia have Computer Crime Act and the Communication and Multimedia Act, which can ensure information security and network reliability. Also, UPM can do risk assessment like internal auditor or hair consultant. Next one is security policy, which define what UPM need to be done, and they can educate the employee and all users, and like taking care to ensure data storage devices are protected and make regular backup of critical data. Next one is provision, like firewall, antivirus software, user account management, security audit, and penetration tests. Also, UPM can deploy IDS and indicate response plan, monitor logs and system, and eradication and follow-up can protect SMP. And they may also face some ethical, legal, and social issue. First one is computer-related waste and mistake. Employee sending text message during working hour is computer-related waste. And program might develop a program that contains errors. And next one is privacy, like UPM may sell in contact data and employee and employer, because employee want to protect their privacy, but some employee, in order to manage them, maybe to monitor their computer activities. And the data abuse is that may use students and lecturers information without their knowledge. And also it can cause some health problem like physical health problem and stress. Also some ethical challenge faced with attack. And how they can address this problem. First one is establishment, implementing, monitor, and review effective policies and procedural. Second is improve its privacy policy. Third is protect personal privacy for lecturer and students. The last one is prevent computer related health problems like UPM in to optimize the work environment and distribute health menus to their employee. So that's all from us. Thank you.